Tell me, do you know the story of Izanagi and Izanami? Yes, I watch Naruto, so I do actually. Good evening guys, and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Dark. Now, yesterday's video was kinda goofy, but today we're back to the serious world of detectivism and exploring death and cursed mask apparently. Let's knock on this door. Go away. No visitors. Let's knock again. Okay, she really doesn't want visitors. Okay, to the shrine we go, I guess. Oh boy, this place brings back memories, doesn't it? The cherry blossoms continued to fall as I ran towards the shrine. The scent of the air was the same as before. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. Nothing was different. I was trapped. Fear from that day perfectly captured on her face, as if I was viewing a photograph. I felt lightheaded. My body felt heavy, my legs resisting every step I took in her direction. When the wind blew through the branches of the trees, I heard whispers. Whether the voices were from my memories or in that moment, I could not be certain. I was scared of losing control again. Oh. What the? Hello? Okay, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything. No. I won't do it. Kazuki said it wasn't real. He said if I took my meds it would go away. I can't hear myself think. Please go away. Leave me alone. Who is it? Stay back. Wait, it's you, isn't it? Ito, right? What are you doing here? Because Sorry, just give me a minute. That's right, I'm here for that. I'm here to apologize to you, May. I should have come sooner, but then... Reina, well... It's been complicated. Who? I guess I'm surprised that you'd come to apologize. I didn't hear anything from you or anyone else for 6 months. Everyone out at sound. Everyone else around here just ignored me and pretended like it never happened. I know you probably don't want anything to do with me. That day I lost control, or anyway, I couldn't think straight. That fucking soundtrack is like raping the fuck out of my ears. No, I had no choice. That girl was there with a knife to your throat. I had to do it. Yeah, that's it. I was following procedure, but I put you at risk. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Following procedure, huh? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I just get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. Jesus, these teenagers nowadays. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I guess the only other one who understands is you, detective. Yeah, it hasn't been easy for me either. I still see Reina sometimes and I can't help but wonder if it's real. Reina? You mean the girl who you... Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask that girl, Reina was after, and she said she'd never heard of it. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about things I don't understand. My gut tells me the mask has something to do with it. But that mask is what's making the dark come out. Why did you say that, Mai? Yeah, what's wrong? You look pale. This is a bit embarrassing, but let me help you. Everyone around here keeps ignoring everything, but I can't. Grandma won't say anything and stays shut away, but I bet Takashi knows something. I always got the sense he was hiding something from me. Oh, sorry. Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. Fucking audio, man. Huh? Yeah, it's a good idea. But does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a successful kendo dojo in Asakusa in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo world. Sounds like he'd be a good place to start. You think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for listening to me, Mai. Well, that went better than expected, I guess. Okay, so we want to go to Asakusa here, right? Home of Sensoji, one of the most famous temples in Tokyo. It's also a bustling entertainment district. It remains a pocket of traditional culture surrounded by the city's high-rises. Okay, well, let's go. More locations. Wow, there's a lot of locations you get to travel through in this game. There's exploration of Tokyo as well. My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted, but I couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. That's a nice bush! Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. It's weird. Ooh, snack time! Let's see what we get. Buy octopus balls. Hello there. Would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at the food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you knew about octopus in ball form. Oh, we can say no to that sales pitch. Sure, I'll take some. Oishii. Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki in all the islands. Well, good thing I lost neurosis from eating octopus balls. That's exactly what I expected. Oof, traditional outfits. I love this. Tourist slightly. I hear them speaking English. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be much of help, but I wonder what they're talking about. Well, let's listen to them. Hello there. Is there anything we can help you with? Yeah, this guy's not Japanese. I don't speak... Wait, Japanese? Japanese is perfect. As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of a job. I'm no college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company, so I'd be in a bit of trouble too. Look at me, I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Wow, I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry. I never would have thought. Would you prefer to speak in English instead? No, I mean, no, please. Japanese is fine, sorry. Wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing a yukata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? Ah, no. We come to Sakusa every year and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold though. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, ask about the dojo. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where a Takashi Kawana works. It should be in this area? Kawana? Why does that name seem so familiar? Oh right, he's the kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us. People say he's some kind of prodigy. Wouldn't be surprised if he became a master in time. Supposedly he's very particular about who he trains. Suppose he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. That makes sense. When you think about it, with how good he is, he must have got a ton of wannabe kendo masters coming to him. Seems like he trains a lot of police too. In the time I've been standing here, we'd seen a few come in and out. All that, I think he's still in his 20s. Someone so young, he must be under a lot of pressure. No kidding. I've heard talk of interdepartmental kendo tournament. It's become a matter of pride for the different regional departments. I wish my work did martial arts competitions between departments. Nothing will work out, the unspoken tension between me and my boss, quite like a good smack in the jawline. Police fighting each other, huh? It must be pretty brutal. I mean, I guess police in Japan don't really have to use force all that much, though. Anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo anyway? I mean, I live in Shingawa, and I don't know anything that specific about it. You see, it says so right here on the dojo's flyer. He was out of here about 10 minutes before you came handing them out. Kind of seemed a little prickly, so we didn't talk to him. We didn't talk to him though. I admit, it would have been much cooler if we'd known that off the top of our head. We're glad we were able to help you regardless. It makes me feel a little silly now, trying to learn more about him from a flyer. He trains so many police. I'm surprised I never heard of him until now. Are you associated with the police somehow? Huh? No, who? Me? No, of course not. I am an investigator, see? Like a private detective? Listen, if anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just, sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right? Exactly, I appreciate it. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for the information, guys. Your pleasure. Good luck at the dojo. Let us know if you learn any kendo tricks. The men in the department always puffed out their chests when they talked about the kendo competitions, like it was gonna impress me or something. Never paid it much attention. Still, it's strange that someone related, however faintly, to the mask has yet another tie to my old life. Takashi Kawana seems like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster. Why? Like, come on, Japan is the advanced country. Doesn't like everyone in there speak English? I've never been, so I have no idea, but I really want to go one day. This looks like the dojo I was looking for. It's a very traditional aesthetic. Alright. Let's go in. Oh, it's like that scene from The Matrix. Who are you? A friend of mice. Yeah, what's our... Well, should we be professional and be like detective? I don't think we should flaunt that detective thing around too much unless we have to, so let's just go this way. Well, fuck you, game. You're a friend of my sister's? You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was at that shrine in April who almost got her killed. Now you're lying about it, pretending to be her friend, and no doubt to get something from me. Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read is all. Yeah, there was nothing to read, it's pretty obvious. If you know I'm a detective, why else would I be here? After your idiocy at Kamakura, heard Mike crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself or one of the fellow officers has to throw you out. Well, that worked well. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Gee, what a dick. Okay, well, let's go talk to Mai again. I think I managed to find your brother. He did not exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother, alright. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If I went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way, but if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask and everything. You sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai. No more stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know that happy and ignorant. That's smart. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop at her house. Thanks, Mai. Okay, you coming with, or are you just gonna teleport along me? Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. Mai, oh Mai, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in. Well, I'm there as well, but hi. Jesus, this place looks like shit. Wait, what is she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Ha, don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? What are you talking about? The mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it. Like needles in my skin, dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, detective? A dark place. Where those we've lost reside. So old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Emike. Miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Emiko? Oh, Emiko. You mean Mom? Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, Mai. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. Listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her, you know, your mother. And you, detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen. What you think you're able to do. But keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me. And besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Whew! She's coming back with the fire. Tell me, do you know the story of Izanagi and Izanami? Yes, I watch Naruto, so I do actually. Powerful genjutsu that can be used to alter the past, rendering you blind. Unless you like have Hashirama cells or whatever. Grandma, this again? I'm sure Ito's not interested in anime. Hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there. Though I have told you this story so many times, you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods, known to us as the Kami. In legend, it was the drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. Makes 100% sense. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realms of mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children, the deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izanami gave birth to Kagetsuchi, the Kami of fire, she was horribly burned and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay there dying, and faced with her mortality, new Kami were born from her suffering. Kami had hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable, and in his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yomi no Kuni, land of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. She replied that she would try and ask the gods of Yomi no Kuni permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see his love, Izanagi set his comb alight in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of her decaying, worm-eaten face. I mean, like, what'd you expect? She's dead. In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Yomi no Kuni. She enraged sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After narrowly escaping, he sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kuni with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Whew, being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. Story may be a myth, but there's truth within it. Can't you see that? Things you pursue are unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First, those bastards take my Emiko, then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Mai, come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her. No, Grandma. I told you already. I'm gonna see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you can't. We must protect our family from outsiders. Reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Ito. You're delusional. You tell me stories about Kami and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's gonna tell me the truth about everything. About Mom and Dad too. No, stop. I'll tell you how your parents, how they... You can't, can you? You've never told me how they died. Reasons always changed every time I asked. No, please, you must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there. They haven't forgiven me, can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go, please. Goodbye, Grandma. Jesus, we got a lot of that Japanese culture. That was awesome. The story of Izanagi and Izanami. I'm sorry, she's getting much worse since you last saw her. No, it's fine. What do you think? Why do you think she told us that story? About Izanagi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Well, you just said she's insane, so it wouldn't be that weird. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going? Mai and I are leaving. What of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Mai's grandmother. She says she's having health issues and she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. Mai's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Use violence. Let's use violence. Jesus Christ. Knock the fuck out of him. Ito, what are you doing? Is he going to be okay? Wait, who's saying this? Why is it saying Mai with my picture? He'll be up again in a few hours. Why did he stop us like that? He never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt? Mai, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. Fine, let's go. What the f... I don't know if I had any other choice there, but Jesus, it sure didn't seem like it. Alright guys, and that is going to be, I think, a pretty good stopping point for this episode. We punched the fuck out of that security character, whatever the fuck his job actually is. And we are pursuing the cursed mask. Now the reason why today's episode is a bit shorter is because in, I think, about 2 hours or 3 hours, we are starting a Lord of the Rings marathon with my roommates. Pretty much just all the Lord of the Rings movies, extended editions, right after each other, and I need to mentally prepare for that shit, so I still have to edit this and publish it. Anyways, tomorrow's video is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to sort of try to vlog my experience with the marathon. That could be a lot of fun. And also, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but there's probably going to be more in that vlogging video about that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to check back in for more. Now make sure to do more. I wish you all the rest of this rainy and dark day. I'm going to see you all in the next video. Bye bye.